A couple weeks ago, I made a video with the title Relocate to the United States of America, Canada, and Australia with Relocate Ltd. So many people watched that video, and so many people also started utilizing resources which I mentioned in the video about Relocate Ltd. In case you haven't watched the video, please check the description of this video, and the first comment I pinned the Relocate Limited video which I made explaining what is that and what they do. Then I've started receiving also a lot of questions from you, and I want to make sure that everything is going to be answered today. The questions have been into two main categories. The first part is about the cost, and the second part is about navigating the website to make sure that everything is complete. If I start about the cost, yes, if you want Relocate Limited to process your work to help you and guide you, giving you the immigration advice and see your case if you're eligible and help you to go through all those processes, there is a cost you have to pay. There is a fee you have to pay. But remember, majority of people who are watching the EBM Scholars channel are normal people. And you and me are almost the same. Not everyone is capable of paying that amount. So we had a discussion with the Relocate Limited, and we have good news we want to share with you. The first good news I want to share with you is this one. For anyone who is going to apply or want to be processed to get the support from Relocate Limited, if you go through the link from the EBM Scholars, you are going to get a $100 discount. The cost usual is $699. That is the normal cost. But if you go with the link in the description and in the comment from the EBM Scholars, you get a $100 discount. So just by using that link, you remove $100. That is the first good news. The second good news is this one. We know for sure not everyone is able to pay $599 at once. If you obviously you get the $100 discount already, so you have already taken $100, so it's remaining $599. Not everyone is in a position to pay that amount at once. So if you are not able to pay $599 and you still want to go to Canada, you still want to go to Australia, or you still want to come to the United States of America, and you are eligible, you have everything you need to have, what or how are you going to pay the rest of the money? So I talked to the Relocate Limited, and they are very, very good people, and it's a very good company. So what they have decided is to create what is called the payment plan. So if you go through EBM Scholars, you will get the payment plan. That means you are not required to pay all at once. You can pay almost smaller portion each month, about $50, until you go to finish the remaining amount. So if you start in January 1st, you pay that maybe $50, February 1st, March 1st, each month you pay that amount, small portion, until you go to finish. And this is a bonus of good news. Once you fill the eligibility form and everything, and you talk to them, and you start paying the payment plan, you start the first payment, they will request your documents, and your case will start being processed despite you haven't finished the full payment. So they are not waiting until you finish the full amount. Your case ought to be in the program. They will start processing and doing everything with you right away once you pay the first portion of the payment. Something doesn't happen always. And in the middle of the process, let's say you have been the first month, the second month, you decide, I don't want to continue, please end the process. You are allowed to end that one. So don't feel that pressure that if you say process for me, that means you have put the 1 year contract. No, If at any point you want to end the contract, the Relocate Limited will be okay to terminate the contract, and you can continue. There is no any extra payment you need to be able to pay. The other part where I get a lot of questions, apart from the cost and the discount and the payment plan, is the side of the navigation of the website. Many people, when go to the website, and remember, if you use the link from the EBM Scholars, you get $100 discount. So if you use this link, you go to that eligibility part. Majority of you, the first part, you fill it and stop there. You assume that by filling the first part, you have completed the application. You haven't completed the application. The other part of questions I've been receiving a lot is about the questions on filling the form and how to navigate the website of this Relocate Limited company. I know you have to go to the proper website. That's number one. And if you use the link from the EBM Scholars, as I said, you get $100 discount already taken away. But majority of people do a big mistake. When you go to that particular page, you fill just the first part and you stop. Instead of completing the application and uploading the required documentations to support your application so that the immigration expert will be able to contact you for further processing. So, for that particular case, I'm going to share a screen and to walk you through from the beginning up to the end how to check your eligibility and how to include the documents until the person to come and help you from the Relocate Limited to be in touch with you for further processing and the steps. This is the website of the Relocate Limited, and it is basing on information on immigration and visa, travel consultant. If you go here, you'll be able to see immigration to the United States of America, live, work, and study. And then there is the immigration to Canada, but also they do immigration services to go to Australia. So here you'll be able to see US, Canada, and Australia. But if you want to go through, there are three major processes. One is for you to be able to check the eligibility if you are eligible. And then once to check eligibility means is the part which you are supposed to fill the form. Then you'll book the appointment where you'll be able to talk to the immigration consultant. That is when you are fully completed the application form or the eligibility form, as long as uploading the required documents, and then you'll be able to start the immigration process. That will be the last stage. So there are these three stages, and you can see it's more information about Relocate Limited, but also you are able to choose the plan which you prefer. At here, you'll be able to check eligibility and you can choose the country. So whether you go direct to choose the country or you go to check eligibility, if you click check eligibility, it will bring you to the landing page. But this is what I was trying to explain to you. If you go to this landing page of this one, of this lady, she's here. This is overall general for anyone goes to that particular website. For you, because you are coming from the EBM Scholars, you have to go to the landing page with my picture, which is relocatelimited.com/LP-EBM, means /landing page -EBM. The one with my picture here. If you go through this link, you'll be able to get $100 discount. If you go and fill the form without my picture here, you are not going to get the discount. So that is something to start with. So the link is in the description of the video. Just like how I talked about this video, relocate to the United States, Canada, and Australia with Relocate Limited. There is a link here, and also the link is pinned on the comment, which also in this video I'm going to pin it on the comment. So let's go and check eligibility and what you need to do from that particular moment. So the first thing, you are going to fill this form. So let's go and say this is testing. My name is testing EBM. I'm giving an example. Email address EBMSCHOLARS@outlook.com. So the country, let me put, maybe I'm from Tanzania. Marital status, let's say on this particular application, I just want to make, let's say I'm single. English level, you say you are high. Country of birth, you put Tanzania. Country code, Tanzania, or is it? It will be under United Republic 255. I don't know whether that will be a must, but I'm just giving an example. So have you been in US or Canada before? Maybe in this part I'm saying no. So I have to put the number. So let me give an example. I put the wrong number. So 711. That's not my number. So I'm just putting the number. So majority of people, the first mistake they are doing, they click check eligibility. When they click check eligibility, it will continue like that way. And then it says your information has been submitted. Thank you. Once it says that way, it will give you what is your chances. So your chances of success are 92 out of 100. So this, you haven't finished here. Now you have to start to fill the form. Thank you for your submission. We will contact you as soon as possible. Immigration available. So while they get that notification, you have to go and now to check your eligibility to start to fill the application form. So don't end up here. Majority of you, the biggest mistake you are doing is to end up here. Now you're supposed to go and start filling the form. So EBM scholars@outlook.com, username EBM, password. Let me go and put the password, which I'm going to put the password. The phone number, I'm just putting randomly number. Is that the correct number? Where do you want to relocate? Oh, now they say the phone number is invalid. Okay. Now it will not say that way. Why it says invalid? Okay. So the country I wanted to go to relocate. So I say maybe I want to go to Canada. I'm giving an example. That's where I want to go. So the first name, I'm giving example, EBM Makurilo, date of birth. So I'm just going to put it randomly here because we want to test. So 81, let me say December 1st, male, PO box that one, country Tanzania, province doesn't apply. Okay, province, just Dar es Salaam. I don't know whether to accept that one. Postal code 255. Citizenship, in this case I put Tanzanian. Do you have any other citizenship? No, I'm just a citizen of one country. So I'm just putting, I want to go through with you so that you can be able to see. COVID-19, are you vaccinated, not vaccinated? You say if whatever you have. Date of vaccination. So let's say, just put May 1st this year. Do you have any medical issue? No. Do you currently have health insurance? Say yes. I'm giving example. Personal information. country of birth, Tanzania, province of birth, Kigoma, marital status is single, number of kids is 0, depending on the number of you have. Do you own a property? You say, for instance, if you have, you say yes. So now highest education level, when you put your education level, years of studying, okay, that is not a must. I think field of studying, let's say you studied maybe political science, or you studied maybe information technology. Then year of high school. I'll give you an example. Language is English, high, French, none. My Spanish is very poquito, very limited, so almost none. How many years do you have of the work experience? So maybe you say I have 9 years. I'm giving you an example. Your occupation, IT specialist. I'm giving you an example. Average income, monthly income. So I'm giving you an example. So maybe your income is around that one. Then you are going to fill the form. I'm going quick so that you can be able to say, do you have any family members in Canada? Do you have any person? If you don't, do you plan to immigrate with a family? No, because I'm single. Do you have you or have you a family member tried to legally immigrate to Canada? The person? No. Are you or family member currently in the process of immigrating to another country? No. Do you have any commitments that could affect the immigration process? If you put yes, that means there is none. Do you want to book a consultation? So if you want to put a consultation, you put the date. This one, that's when you choose the date, the day and the time, and then you put it that way. So I put no in this case. And then you click submit. That is when you are going to complete the application process. So then they say, do you want to remember or not? So your information has been submitted, and then they give you the submission confirmation on that particular end. So that is when you complete the application. And then after that, you will be able to receive the email. You'll be able to receive the email later to upload the documents or the further processing to go through. So don't end up in the middle of it. So that is my application confirmation. If you want to go back to click that link, and that you will be able to do that way. So for that particular case, that is how you go to do the online application at Relocate Limited. And you remember, from here, they will contact you. You can make an appointment, you talk to them. I didn't want to put the appointment date, but we put the appointment, then they will contact you with the email and the appointment. And from there, if you agree with them, then you are going to do the payment. And as I said, now the payment you can do into splitting them into just payment plan. And despite the payment plan, they will start right away for them to be able to process everything for you. So thank you so much. And I want you to go and watch the video, original video about relocate to the United States, Canada, and Australia with Relocate Limited, that video. And remember, the landing page for EBM, if you want to use that one, it will take you to the page with my name. Don't use the page with another lady or the other woman. This is a general landing page. If you go through this one, you don't get the discount. But if you go with the one you see the EBMSCHOLARS, being from EBMSCHOLARS, you get $100 discount. So thank you so much, and hopefully you'll be able to get any support. And one day I will do a live stream with some of the members of Relocate Limited if you have any question. But at the moment, until next time, I wish you all the best. And this is EBM Ernest Boniface Makulilo. from Missouri, United States of America.